My name's Shelby Chandler. I'm a sailing instructor at Sail Kingston Cove, but I actually started out in the program when I was 8 years old. I started in these opties just like our sailors sail now, except for we had a lot smaller fleet and we didn't have any FJs, the bigger boats down there. So it's really cool to see how the program's grown over the years. Eventually I did get to take some classes in the bigger boats, which you sail with 2 people, and I loved it. And luckily I got to go on to high school where we have a racing team. And I got to race those big boats all around the Puget Sound, compete against other teams, and it was so cool. It was the high school experience that I loved the most, I think. On the high school sailing team, we had so many great people on it. A new person would join and it would feel like you knew them for forever because there's just so much trust that is built between 2 sailors when they're sailing a boat together, especially racing against other people. So it was a really great way to make new friends and just feel like part of a community, which is something that's so important, especially in Kingston. And I thought I was like in the program for a long time because I started when I was 8, but these kids can start when they're 5 now. So we get to see them grow up. We've got some FJ sailors we knew when they were like little kids, and it's really cool. And I love trying to get them on the sailing team too, because then it's like you really get to sail that whole time you're growing up. And why not? In such a beautiful town like this, like it is so awesome to be out on the water.
My name's Anthony Taylor. I've been with the program for about 10 years now. Putting an 8-year-old in a boat is a great thing. It actually builds a lot of confidence and everybody can see the beauty of it. I'm here to talk about the impacts of 8-year-olds on boats, especially when they're coming close to docks. Our youngest opties are 10 years old, and after 10 years of beginner sailors, they start to show their mileage. So every one of them in the fleet has been kissed into a dock somewhere. And that is what we're trying to life cycle out and get to where we can actually get to a racing class boat. These right here can be repaired and maintained for practice so we can protect our racing class boats, but our racing boats, they have to be new. So we talked about the Opties, the Optimus class. This is our progressive boat. This is the FJ, Flying Juniors. This is an Olympic class. These are, our youngest ones are 15 years old. When a student graduates out of the Opties, this is what they graduate into. And this right here can see them all the way up through high school and into the university levels. None of our boats are able to actually make races. We can practice with them all day long. We can repair them and maintain them for that purpose, but they do not qualify for any racing. Under NWISA guidelines, anything older than 5 years on the FJs can't be sailed with Gold Fleet. To run a Gold Fleet boat, it has to be under 5 years old. It has to be in top condition. When they go to regatta and they go to race, they actually trade the boats through the fleet. So no sailor actually sails the same boat twice. The actual goal is to test the sailor and not to test the boat.
My name is Bruce Chandler. I've been the coach for the Kingston High School sailing team, the Kingston Kraken, for the last 9 years. We've used these boats for that entire time. The program came to life when I approached Sail Kingston Cove and asked if we could use their boats, and they graciously said, yes, let's do that. We do race them in all practice sessions. They're used during the summer sessions for the Learn to Sail program, but like has been alluded to earlier, they're not up to district standards for Gold Fleet racing, so we do have to borrow boats for those fleets. In order to replace a boat such as this, you're looking at a new hull, new running and standing rigging, and new sails, and all that comes to approximately about $12,000 for an FJ. Our Optimus boats here, for a full replacement, which would also include standing rigging, so a new mast, running rigging, and a new hull with flotation balloons for racing, would be approximately $5,000.